trying out a new camera angle. How we looking, Gray Dixon? Okay. Hi, hello, my name is Gray Dixon, and today I want to talk to you about the time that my thighs left me stranded on the toilet. And look, I'm a thigh guy as much as the next, but this terrified me. Just kidding, it lasted for about like 2 minutes. Anyways, Sunday night I went to an airsoft ring, I guess you can call it. And that's really out of the ordinary for me because A, I don't leave the house, B, I don't leave my room, C, I much less am inclined to leave the house when people are shooting BBs at me, but I was invited to go and I felt, okay, just try it, okay, just try it. And for what it's worth, I had a lot of fun. Anyways, um, sidebar here, to the guy that pelted me 3 times in the head, you got me good. I'll give you that. Okay, two hit in the exact same spot, and the other one hit in my visor when I reacted when the first two hit. So, cheers to you. You split me open. But if I see you in real life, your mom. Anyways, God, that's so stupid. Anyways, I went and I got home, and as I got home, I was like going to my room. I was like, man, my thighs they hurt quite a bit. Like they're kind of sore. And I did notice that like a kind of burning in my thighs when I was in the airsoft place, but it wasn't as bad, because I guess I was still like in the heat of battle. I guess just shooting plastic BBs at other people. By the way, there were some huge dudes there. Like I'm not a tiny guy. I'm like 5'10", but like these guys were like 6'6", 6'5" bears, fully like kitted out. That was like okay. I'm yapping way too much. I got home and I was like, my thighs they hurt. They're pretty sore, but I'll sleep it off. So I knocked out. A couple hours later, like in the really early mornings, so about like 3 a.m. Nature was calling, and I was like, I gotta shit. Like I gotta take a fucking dookie. So I go, and I plop my ass down and I do my business. Right. I was on there for like I think like 10 minutes, just on my phone scrolling on TikTok, and as you do after that, your legs they fall asleep. So, in addition to my legs being numb, asleep, they would wake the fuck up. My thighs were killing. My thighs are still sore to this day, and it is what day is it? Time doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Thursday. It's Thursday. I was on the toilet. My legs were asleep, and every time I tried to like power through it, my the soreness in my leg just wouldn't let me get the fuck up. After struggling for a bit, I was like, alright, I'm just gonna sit down here and figure out my next move. So I'm sitting down, and as I'm sitting down, I contemplate, like, what if an earthquake, like, say the big one of California, what if that one hits right now and I'm just stuck on the toilet? Then what? And the more I thought about it, I was like, well, I can't just, Gary's mod T-pose out the fucking window. So, like, I'm screwed. There's no option for me. They're just gonna find me amongst the rubble with my shit ass and the shit toilet. So as that, thought subsides and more and more feelings start to come back in my leg, I try again, and still nothing. I'm fighting this battle and nothing. Another thought pops in my head, and it's like, okay, earthquake, not much I can do, right? But home invasion, say there was a home invasion, what can I do? Chances are the odds are not in my favor, so what can I do? And then I thought about it for like an extra minute or two, and I was like, well, for fighters, and I came up with two possible outcomes. One is the first one is for those who take flight, and the second one is for those who choose to stay and fight. And here it is. The first one is flight, right? So someone breaks into your house, you try to get up off the toilet, right? And you just can't, right? So you shimmy off the toilet, like you just, you jump off the fucking toilet, and you're facing the toilet bowl, right? And you grab your Christmas present from the toilet bowl, Saint shit ass left you a present in the toilet, and when you hear them outside the door, you just fling it open really quick and just toss the shit at them like a instead of a smoke grenade or a stun grenade, it would be like a shit grenade. Just go full chimpanzee. Just toss it at them. That should buy you at least like a minute or two to like skedaddle out of the bathroom window. Think of it as like a brown smoke bomb, or like an early Christmas. Like, I'm Santa. You're my subject. Here you go. Just chimpanzee that shit. That one is for people who choose flight over fight, but this one is for people that choose fight. Okay, and this one is like, you're screwed. You know these people mean you harm. So what I came up with is, again, you hear them break into your house, and then you shimmy off the toilet in the same way, but instead of reaching in there for like a treat, you dig your knuckles into that poopy. And then you know one at a time, you announce, "I'm in here. Come and get me." And since one half of you is like floppy deadweight, you can use that to your advantage. Open the door, one gets in, close it, and you just punch them in the balls, punch them in the face. Go for the face, because that's where the most damage is gonna be. And I reckon that you'll like take down like two at least, depending on how good you are at punching people in the face. Um, and just how determined you are. But considering this is the United States, and virtually anyone just has a gun, it's basically like a birthright here. You were born in a southern state. Congratulations. Here's a piece, kid. Just I feel like I could go to like the dumpster outside, my own trash, flip it open, and there'd just be like a Glock just sitting in there, and it's my own trash. So like that's saying something in America. So you get in there, right? You take two people down, but eventually you get overwhelmed and taken out, right? The detectives that get there, inevitably, they're gonna be like, "Wow, this is a shitty room." There's gonna be like a shit, a shit message on the wall saying like, "I ain't no bitch," like as you bled out from your wound, like with your shit covered hand, you just write like your last message, like "I love you, mommy," or something like that. But eventually, I got feeling back in my leg, and I was able to get the fuck off the toilet, because I'm still on the toilet thinking all this thing, and I need to clean up. What am I doing? What am I doing? That is the story of how my thighs left me stranded on the toilet. Bye bye.